Hey guys, Mr. Goane here, back with another online lesson. This one is solving and writing addition equations, lesson 7.2. Here I have your typical addition equation using algebra. X plus 3 equals 7. Now many of you, when you read that, you say to yourself, what plus 3 equals 7? And that's perfect. You're also able to quickly think, what plus 3 equals 7? 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. And you're good. But today I'm going to give you a new skill to accurately figure out what does x mean. And in order to do that, I want you to think of a balance. And here I have your typical balance. And how it works is, if you put a weight on one side, you have to put an equal weight on the other side. For example, if I put 4 plus 4 on one side, it has to equal 8. 4 and 4 equal 8. Keeps the balance in check. Equal sign, picture in the middle. Okay? Now, because we're dealing with algebra, we got to deal with variables. So, let me erase this. And what if I put an x? And with that x, I put 4 blocks. Okay? We have no idea how many blocks x is. It's just x. But here we can definitively see 4 blocks. And over here, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over here I put 6 blocks. I know they're not perfect squares, but you get the idea. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And my balance is even. So what we have to figure out is, how many blocks does that x represent? Now, if you take stuff away from one side, you have to take the equal amount from this side. Otherwise, our balance will be off. And we always need our balance to be completely equal. So over here, if I remove 2 blocks, then I have to remove 2 blocks. And we're even. If I remove 2 more blocks, I have to remove 2 more blocks. Therefore, x must equal 2 blocks. Now, in math class, we're going to be dealing with numbers and variables instead of boxes. So let me show you what it looks like using real math terms. Here I have an equation. 6 equals x plus 5. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the balance visual that we did. So here I have my balance. And here right in the middle, we're keeping balance. There's my equal sign. Okay. So looking at this, 6 equals x plus 5. My goal is to get x completely by itself on one side of the equal sign, and then then a number on the other side. So it should read x equals a number. Here I have 6 equals x plus 5. What can I take away from this side to get x by itself? If I take 5 away, minus 5. If I take 5 away from this side, I've got to take 5 away from this side. Minus 5. Perfect. Perfect. Plus 5 and minus 5, they cancel each other out, leaving x by itself. X equals, what is 6 minus 5? 1. Now, 1 equals x, or x equals 1, can be read either way. Now let's plug it in to make sure that it works. I have 6 equals 1, because we figured x equals 1, plus 5. Is that a true statement? Most certainly is. Let's try this one down here. I have c plus 2 equals 5. And again, I'm envisioning that balance where if you take something from one side, you have to take it from the other side. So here I have c plus 2. If I take 2 away from here, I've got to go to the other side of the equal sign and take 2 away. minus 2. Boom, boom. These two, plus 2, negative 2, they cancel each other out, leaving C by itself. C equals, what's 5 minus 2? 3. Think balance. C equals 3. Perfect. Let's plug it in. Let's make sure that it actually works. Instead of C, I'm going to put 3 plus 2 equals 5. Is that a true statement? 3 plus 2 equals 5? It most certainly is. We got it right. Let's try some word problems. And it'd help if I erased my marker so you could actually read the word problem. Okay. Here I have Gary and Sal together have $800.50. Gary has $300. How much does Sal have? Write and solve an addition equation to find out how much money belongs to Sal. Alright, so let's look at what our key math terms are. We have together have $800.50. Gary has $300. And the question's asking how much money does Sal have? That's what we're looking for. First, what we have to do is write and solve an addition equation. Second, we have to find out how much money belongs to Sal. Okay, let's do it. First off, what do we know? Well, we know that Gary has $300. So Gary is 300. Okay. Together, so we're going to add whatever Sal has. Do we know how much money Sal has? We do not. That is our unknown. And what do we do with an unknown? We add a variable. Now, for a variable for Sal, I'm going to be boring. I'm just going to call him S. For Sal. Sal is going to be represented with an S. So 300 plus what Sal has, or we'll call S, equals $800.50. Perfect. Now, let's see. Here's our equation. Because our first thing what we had to do is we had to write and solve an equation to find out how much money belongs to Sal. Let's see if this equation makes sense. 300, that's what Gary has, plus whatever Sal has, we don't know, equals $800.50. That makes sense. It's a balance. We have 300 in S over here. We have $800.50 over here. We have to isolate, which means take it by itself. We have to isolate that S and keep that S by itself. In order to do that, we've got to take away 300 from this side. Minus 300. They cancel each other out. Plus 300 minus 300 cancels out. We're left with S equals, if we took 300 away from here, we've got to take 300 away from here. Minus 300, 0, 0. Let's do some subtraction. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. Bring down the decimal point. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 3 is 5. Therefore, S equals $500.50. Now, if you want to double check our work, let's add what Gary had, and let's add what Sal had, and let's see if we get our total of $800.50. Gary has $300. Sal, we said Sal has $500.50. Now, if we add these two, I'm hoping we come up with this, because that means we did it right. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. Got to bring down that decimal point. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 5 is 8. $850. $800.50. $800.50. Boom. We are good to go. I gave you a few problems at the bottom of the page to solve on your own. Any questions? Jot them down. Bring them to class. We'll see you next time.